welcome to West Sussex, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for round 8 of the 1950 F1 season. Whilst this race in Napoli wasn't on the calendar for 1950, we've added it just to make this season just a little bit more entertaining, and what could potentially play out today make this a memorable race for a while to come. Opened in 1948, Goodwood is the home of British historic motorsport and is home to the annual Goodwood Revival, where you can get to witness various classes of historic motorsport in action. It isn't the fastest, but it can catch you out if you push too hard, but it still remains a fun track to race on. The Drivers' Championship could be decided today, as Jack Palmer and Alberto Ascari will have to fight it out on the track to see who comes out on top. With 36 points, Palmer would win the championship if he wins today's race. However, if Palmer doesn't score points and Ascari finishes 4th or higher, it will close the gap and take the championship to Napoli, the final race of the season. And with that, let's take a look at the starting grid for today's race. So Emerson Fittipaldi takes pole, with Juan Manuel Fangio starting the second, their highest starting positions of the season so far. Max Verstappen also had his best result at Monza, finishing 3rd, and he'll be starting 3rd here. Niki Lauda in 4th, Fernando Alonso in 5th, and Michael Schumacher also got his best result so far and is currently starting 6th. Myself will be starting 7th, so 2 places outside the points, and I'll have to claw my way up if I have any chance of winning the 1950 F1 season. Alain Prost starts 8th, Nigel Mansell starts 9th, and Alberto Ascari, who could spoil the party, he starts 10th. And he had a pretty poor race at Monza. I'm sure he'll be very eager to get himself back up there. The rest we have Nico Rosberg in 11th, Kimi Raikkonen 12th, Graham Hill 13th, Mika Hakkinen 14th, Lewis Hamilton 15th, Jackie Stewart 16th, Jim Clark 17th, Jenson Button 18th, Ayrton Senna 19th, and Sebastian Vettel right at the back in 20th. I think we are almost ready to get this race underway, and by the end we could see our first ever world champion of the series, so get strapped in and let's get into this. Right then, here we are on the grid for the penultimate race of the 1950 Formula 1 World Championship, Goodwood. A place I haven't actually been. I've been to the hill climb twice, but I haven't been to the actual circuit. I was hoping to go this year, but don't really have the money to go to the revival, but you never know, I might have some money and go last minute, but we'll see what happens. I had to miss out on the Silverstone Classic as well because, again, no money. But anyways, we are here on the grid. I'm feeling a little bit nervous actually. I could potentially win the championship if I win this race, and even if I score some points and Ascari doesn't, then I could potentially be world champion. And it's a bit of a weird grid where 3 abreast at the front, and then 2, and it's 3, and then there's 2 behind me. And look who's behind me. It's Alberto Ascari. He's right there. So he's in a very good position, and I'm not. So, bit nervous. So we have this, and then we have the Grand Prix of Naples also to complete, and then that's the season finished. After that, there'll probably be a few weeks break, and then once the trailer comes out, everything will become clear of season 2, which I'm already quite excited about. I know what the calendar is, and I'm like, yeah, this could be quite fun. So, I think we'll leave the discussions to the race, and yeah. Let's get into this, let's go. Right then, we're about to go. Our flag's about to drop. Who's going to be champion at the end? Let's go. And we're off to a decent start for once. That's very rare. Whoa! That was very close to ending in tears. Okay, we survived the first corner. Very nice. I'm going to brake slightly for this one. Normally I'll just lift off, but since there's so many cars around me, I don't really want to cause a crash. car right behind me. And look who it is. It's Alberto Ascari taking the position. This ain't good. You have to try and get back at him. To be fair, he's the one that's got everything to lose right now. So I don't blame him. Okay. Now onto the main sort of straight-ish. It's not really straight. But there he is, Alberto Ascari in front of me. He seems to be getting away from me as well, which is a little bit worrying. I think it's Alberto anyway. Pretty sure he was number 5 on the car as I cut that corner. Into the chicane. Oh, there's a massive crash. Excuse me. Excuse me. What is going on here? Come on, people. Right. Now we won't know if this was. But that's Mika Hakkinen. Got Fernando Alonso behind me. Come on, move away. Move aside. Come on. This ain't your championship fight. Come on. Right that cab. Come on, Mika, get out of my way. This ain't your championship. Someone's run off and ahead, it looked like. It's been an entertaining race so far, hasn't it? I have no idea who crashed. That's quite a bad crash. I mean, that's what you get when you have 1 and 2 cars into the chicane side by side. That's inevitable. But the AI don't really know that. Surely going to get the overtake now. Come on. I'm going to have to brake. And... sorry. There you go over there. I go here. There's been another crash. Right, now we're back here. Is that Alberto Ascari in front? It is. And he's in P5. A point scoring position, and he's taking a position, so he's probably P4 now. This has been a tense race so far. Only lap 3. Like a little bit of leaning. Had to control the slide. Let me adjust my seat a little bit because I can see a little bit more. This is a beautiful track. This is so beautifully made. One of the best made mods you can find. Now, what's happening in front could only end in tears if they decide to go to the chicane at the same time. And yeah, that's Alberto Ascari. He's crashed. And I think he's out. Which means only one thing. Potentially, I am world champion. But we'll see confirmation that will appear on the screen. And that was Niki Lauda who was fighting. And you got Fangio in front over there. You can just about see him. But that could be Alberto Ascari out. There's confirmation. Which means, as of right now, I am world champion. And I'll celebrate by going off into the grass. I've done it, guys. World champion secured. We can relax a little bit. Stupid boy. He shouldn't have gone into the chicane side by side with Lauda. That was always going. You could tell I was going to end in tears, and because of that, obviously, this guy won't be scoring any points. And just to add salt to the wound, he'll be starting near the back for the next race. And thus, it's now mathematically impossible for Ascari to catch up to me in the standings. And I am now the historic F1 Series first champion. I've done it. It's mine, but we still got a race to win. This is Juan Manuel Fangio in front of me. Still got Niki Lauda behind me. Still there. Can't quite see him now. So season 2 will definitely be having a car which has well, mirrors. Nigel Mansell is also out. I'm assuming something's happened at the chicane. Alright, let's have a little tussle with Fangio. And we take third. So we're on to podium. Unless he's, yeah, he's trying to fight back. Look at him. Damn it. I got confused with the sounds. I thought my revs were high, but it was actually Fangio's. That's the trouble when you're close to another car. Into the chicane. And a run wide. And I've lost the position to Niki Lauda. Yep. I'm a P4. So that's definitely a podium position. So I wonder who's in the lead then? It could be Emerson Fittipaldi. Because I've got Mick Hakkinen behind me, so it can't be Max Verstappen. Yeah, there's a red car and he's miles in the lead. So it must be Emerson Fittipaldi, my teammate. Ooh, Fangio runs off. And I nearly crashed into the back of Lauda. Ooh. This is such close racing. Probably the closest race I've had so far in this series. I know the Italian Grand Prix was also very close. But this is a lot narrower than Monza. Let's keep it mature, guys. Come on. Once we get to the chicane, I'll back off just to make sure you guys don't crash into one another. But judging by the amount of crashes we've had already, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of replays to get through. Nearly lost it there. We definitely had quite a few retirements, at least 5. Which is strange because I'm pretty sure the first time I did this race in these cars a while back, we didn't have this many retirements, and Niki Lauda ones were as well. Okay. That's Jackie Stewart also out. And Sebastian Vettel. Well, there's not going to be any cars left by the end. And just like that, we're in the same situation as we were a couple of laps ago. Take the inside. Come on now. There we go. That's a pretty nice overtake. Now just got to make sure we keep this position. So, lap 7. We're about to start lap 8 in a minute. Through the chicane. There's a lot of skid marks around here, so that's just a telltale sign of what's been going on here. Okay, so our position is P2. And it is Emerson Fittipaldi in the lead, but I don't think we'll be able to catch up to him purely because he's just miles off into the... I can't even see... Well, I could just about see him, but it's a tiny pixelated dot. Come on, speed up. But we've done well to recover. And obviously, no matter where we finish now, we are world champion. The first inaugural season. It feels weird to win your own series. It feels very weird. It almost feels illegal. But I can guarantee you, because I've done all this before, off camera, a long time ago, I know that I won't be winning each one. Each car is going to be different, each track is going to be different. There's going to be times where it's going to be easy, there's going to be times where it's going to be very difficult. And we've got plenty more seasons, we've got so many seasons to get through. Plus spin-off seasons as well, so classic Grand Prix, also historic sports cars, historic IndyCar, modern IndyCar. Yeah, that kind of thing. There's plenty more to come. But like I said, once this season's finished, obviously we've got another race next week, which will be the last race of the season at Napoli. Which essentially now is a non-championship race really, now that the championship's been decided. There we have this race, and then like I said there'll be a break of about a few weeks, and then there'll be a trailer released, and then from that trailer there'll be the date of the new season. What I will confirm is that the season 2 will be the same length as this season, so there'll be 9 rounds to complete, but all of them authentic to the season we're recreating. There's Fittipaldi over there. We might be able to catch up to him. Still got plenty of runners though. Looking at the amount of lollipop men, there's probably about 8 drivers that have retired. Obviously, Alberto Ascari being one of them. I've just put on too much pressure, you know. I was breathing down the back of his neck. Just watching, waiting for a mistake, and he made it. I like sliding this thing, it's so much fun. Until we get onto the glass. But I've really enjoyed this series. I know I mentioned it quite a few times already. But this has been really fun to make. And the amount of support I've had from you guys, it's been tremendous. I've really enjoyed doing it. You know, and lots of positive feedback. So, it's definitely going to be continuing. Because this season, it's kind of like an experiment really. See how well it did. And I'm pleased to see people enjoy it. So thank you very much. We're definitely catching up to Emerson, but very slowly. I know a couple of laps ago we were 11 seconds behind him. Now we're 6. Oh, oh, slow down. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Nearly. Nearly. But I don't think me winning the championship has been as controversial as the 2021 season. I'm sure we might do. We might get a season that's as full of crashes and a driver rivalry, maybe. But yeah, we've got 4 into seasons to get through. It's going to be so much fun. I really enjoy it. I really can't wait to get them going. And of course, it's catering to everyone. Whether you're a fan of 50s, we got you covered. 60s, got you covered. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s and 2020s. But I'm debating whether to do a trailer for every season that we're going to be doing, or do one just for each season as they come. I'm not too sure yet. And of course with that there'll be a revised intro. So the opening titles will be sort of redone. I'm hoping to kind of have that to evolve over the next seasons. Kind of similar to how the Doctor Who opening titles have evolved over the years. Kind of similar to that. So there'll be like differences. The music ain't going to change, but the visuals will have a tweak and different animations, and hopefully I can include some real footage in there as well. So we'll see what happens. I'll be working on them very soon. Right, so this is Fittipaldi. Definitely getting close to him. Such a beautiful historic circuit, this Goodwood. Really is. It just looks vintage, doesn't it? It really just, it's beautiful. It really is. Ooh. Every time I look away, I look back and the car's just off the track. Every single time. Even when I'm just chilling off camera and just, you know, just having a drive, I look away and think, ooh, she looks pretty. And then all of a sudden the car's off the track. But this is such a beautiful car to drive. It's been fun. It's been really fun. But next season's car is going to be slightly more powerful, slightly more fast. And just as iconic as this one. Now, can we take the lead? Graham Hill is also out. We have taken the lead. Look at this. How unexpected. But he's fighting back. Whoa. Whoa, the speed. Now, chicane time, but I'm gonna give you space. Don't want to cause a panic and make you crash out. But you did look up there slightly. And we're on to the final lap now. It's been a good race, tidy. What I like. Ooh. Naughty, naughty. Well, not really. It was your corner. And I haven't even been up to 4th gear. Ooh. Nearly. I was gonna send it into that corner, and then all of a sudden he just veered to the right. I was like, oh no. But it's been a nice race. Been some close battles and very dramatic, of course. With Alberto Ascari, the man in 2nd place, crashing out. I think he might even lose 2nd place, depending on what Emerson does here. Right, I think my opportunity to overtake has been lost. So, ooh, he runs wide. And we go to the chicane. I'm going to back out of it. You can have the win, Emerson. And we approach the finishing line. But this time, champion of the world. We've done it. 2nd place. And a title in the bag. Pit. Wow, that was an insane race. Looking at the cars that have retired. Brilliant. World champion. We've done it, boys and girls. We've done it. Oh, now time to relax a little bit and go on to the intro. Let's go. Well, there you go. The championship has been decided, and what a way to do it. How dramatic that was. Alberto Ascari crashing out, which automatically made Jack Palmer world champion of 1950. No matter what happened to him, even if Palmer had crashed out and didn't score any points, it didn't matter because there was no gap that could have been caught up, and Jack Palmer is now 1950 F1 world champion. And we've still got a race to go, of course. We've got the Grand Prix of Naples to do, and be interesting to see what happens there. So there's the results in front of you. Emerson Fittipaldi getting another win this season, and not just that, also took 2nd away from Alberto Ascari. That's pretty impressive. Late run of form, meaning he now takes 2nd in the standings. Niki Lauda in 3rd, Fangio in 4th, Mika Häkkinen getting back into the points in 5th, and Jenson Button, his best result of the season, 6th place for him. Other little results around there. Ayrton Senna in 11th, a great recovery for him. But there's a lot of retirements there. There's 8, so I was correct in my prediction. Max Verstappen, Marcus Schumacher, Alain Prost all crashing out on the first lap. Obviously Alberto Ascari crashed out after a couple of laps. Nigel Mansell, Jackie Stewart, Sebastian Vettel and Graham Hill all retiring from that race. So pretty eventful. Very eventful indeed, and thoroughly enjoyable, and I hope you did too. And enjoy the replays as they play out in the background here, and I'm sure there's plenty of them. I haven't seen them yet, but I'm sure the first one I'll be putting up will be Alberto Ascari's crash. So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you've enjoyed the season. We're almost there. It's nearly the end, and a little bit emotional actually. It's been quite a journey. It's been going on since July. Ironically, the first race was the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, which went on the channel same time as the actual British Grand Prix. And we've got a couple of weeks until Goodwood revival. We've just done Goodwood. Really weird. And then obviously next weekend we've got the Grand Prix of Naples at Napoli, which will be the last race of the season. And like I said, there'll be a few weeks break where we'll just be doing other videos, and you know, there won't be any regular uploads. They'll just be whenever I do. So at least once a week. Plus it gives me a little bit of a break because I'll do this every weekend and it takes up a bit of my time, so it'd be nice to just get away for a little bit and just stick to like midweek or just quick uploads here and there. And then the next season will start. Don't know when that'll be, sometime in September maybe or October, and that's going to be exciting. I know what the calendar is, you don't, but I'm sure you'll be thoroughly excited for it once it gets revealed to you. So until then, I guess, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support of this series. It's been really fun to do. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, which would be very much appreciated. And until the next one, I'll see you then. And take care out there. See you later.